Show us your tips. Daggy back with you to kick off the new racing season and the horse's birthday with a Flemington preview today. Show us your tips. We'll be back for the Spring Carnival and the racing season ahead. Hopefully Beav will be back on board in the very near future as well. He's had a bit of some time off dealing with a few things, but I thought we'll get kicked off with a bit of a soft launch as we head towards the Spring Carnival. Just going to look at Flemington today and whip through quickly because, one, I'm pretty dubious Aurie might go ahead. Tomorrow the rain's just started in Western Sydney here. Fingers crossed it does, and if it does, hopefully I can share some late mail thoughts in the morning on this channel once scratchings and the like come out. But for now, let's get stuck into Flemington, where it is going to be a soft track, cold weather down there. Where goes out 10-metre position. We kick off with a 3-year-old race over the 1,410 metres at benchmark 70 level. End up being a bit enamoured with Exit here, who was an expensive yearling back a couple of years ago at the Gold Coast Sales. Nice win resuming here off soft tempo, reeled in a leader there. Expulsion at Sandown. Did a good job. Blake Shin has stuck. Cozy Gate, I don't think it'll be as far back. I think you can almost, I'm hopeful Blake can almost take up leaders back there. I think it's going to be hard to beat. And it goes on top. Wearing the colours, I think I must tip more than any other on this show, to be honest. But the main danger, and where I thought I'll end up starting with, is Crossbow, who might be the obvious coming down from a Saturday Sydney run where it nearly should have won that last time out, chasing Tomato Toasty. He's had the 1,400 metre set up here. Melon takes over, absolute live chance. I'm scared of it. And more if not, I would be tipping it. But as I said, I fell a little bit in love with Exit. Hopefully it's as good an animal as I think it can be. The second LED just maybe turn off for the week, but we're going to plough one, which is a 2,530 metre quality handicap, and all our old favourites from the last 3 months are back again, including Mickey D, actually, who hasn't been around for the last few months, but thank God he's back to help us out this spring. He's on the favourite here. I haven't gone that way, though. I'm going to stick with Muktamil. It's been one of mine for a long time. Did nothing wrong last time out. The only thing it probably had against it was my money, when it looked like it was going to win and ran second on a day I think I backed about 9 seconds. But anyway, does it again. It's super honest. Should be running line. I'll give you a sight. Casino 17, flat run last time out, but the debut for the Bedgegood stable was good. Gets a bit of a claim. Soft gate this time. I think it'll get a win this prep, whether it's here, whether it goes to a country cup or something. It's a horse I'm sort of semi-interested to follow. Has some decent Perth form from a previous life, so make it the main danger, low confidence race. The third is a benchmark 74, 1,200 metres, a race with a little bit of a tail here. I'm going to put De Bergerac, the favourite, on top. Outside gate, no issue at this stage. I'm hopeful of. The only thing it's done wrong this prep is run into a nice horse a couple of times in Le Fracas. It did everything but win last time out up the straight, and what is perhaps a stronger race, to be honest. Comes back again. I like it. It's on top here. Wonder price here is Shame. Maybe drawn the wrong side of the track. Might not matter if the rail out so far, but at 20 to 1, throw it in your exotics. It's been doing some good stuff. There's only a length or so off the Black Cloud last time out, which is reasonable form. Ran well there too. Following alongside the eventual winner in that race. Might one for exotics, and Epic Proportions, a Sydney runner that comes down with a claim here. It is some horse I'd normally go looking for, coming off a win on the Kenzo conveyor belt, but we'll see how that and all the rest of the Sydney form stacks up heading into spring. Usually it does quite well. The fourth on the program is a benchmark 84, 1,100 metres, and I really like Documentary. Complete barrier trial first up, where I was on it again, but unfortunately, but 1,000 metres out to 1,100 metres suits. This is a nice animal. If you go back and watch that replay, it never really got into top gear. It will do so here and be very hard to beat. The only danger to me is Lose Some Win More, who beat at home last time out. Another one with a bit of a tail, and another one with horses I'm a bit sick of. Your South of India's had a decent run there at one stage with Nash, Veloci Carr in a previous life, but not too interested apart from the point end of the market. I'm going to be backing Documentary here. The fifth is a 2,000 metre benchmark 78. And Federer is a short price favourite coming down from Sydney, but it's not very good Sydney form, is my gut feeling. Chasing Mr. Kipchoge and the like and not getting the job done, I don't think it's very good at all. if this wins this and wins it well, it's not much hope for the rest here. So I'm going to put a horse given no hope last time out on top, and that's Aztec State. It is a quality animal. We showed that first up, just got right back in a slightly run race. And I have a couple of concerns that it will do the same here, especially with a 3 kilo claimer on top. But if it can just find a running lung spot and get clear air, it will beat more than most of these home. Best animal in the race and giving it a great chance. Interesting enough, when I was looking through the Sydney form, one at a price here is Vega Magnifico. It's 30s on one of the screens I've got in front of me here. Doesn't really like winning, but that was a good resumption in some decent Sydney stuff, chasing O'Diamond and Punting. That's good Sydney form through the winter. And at 30-1, great knockout shot here. Worth some thought for your early quaddies and exotics. I may even have a small each way bet on it. And Flaming Romans is another one at double figures. You know exactly what you're going to get. Super honest. Gate 16, I think, will find a running line. It'll try and push forward as best it can. And will be in the finish. You're getting a good price to ride along with it as well. They're the three of most interest here. And I was fairly keen to take on the favourite. Although once or twice I have been wrong before. Quaddy kicks off with the 6, which is a benchmark 1,410 metres. All of our old favourites at this level just get thrown in each week. I'm going to go with the one that keeps winning, though, which is Zoo Sensation. We'll find a nice enough running spot, maybe 1-1, because I don't think Jamie Mellon will go too far back. 2 nice wins against a few of these. And gets the job done again, and it's on top. From Munamek, going great guns, just turned 10 today, but is going as well as it can go. Gets Mark Zara on Make It the Main Danger. And Braden Starr goes in the quaddie, 40-odd weeks off, but showed some pace in the last trial and maybe a little bit forgotten by the market. First up, Make It third pick. The Aurie Star Handicap, the, traditional feature kickoff point of the Spring Carnival down south, the old race that Bart used to send all his Melbourne Cup horses around in all those years ago. So we get told each and every year. Pops up again, 1,200 metres, Group 3. Right to Party won this last year, and we get an interesting rendition of this race. And my initial thoughts are Marble 9 might not get it all its own way, which it's had a couple of times up the straight in previous races. Definitely the horse to beat or get past, but I'm going to put Splashback on top. I think a little bit more pace here with Joyful Fortune also popping up. Should see it run well enough. When at 1,400 metres, comes back, slowish tempo up the straight should suit. It's sprinted well off those. Its last 2. And is a nice horse. So it's going to go on top, as the market suggests it should. From Marble 9, has been going great guns, as I've said. And Joyful Fortune trialled as well as it always does. Has knocked over races like this a few times in its life, and it goes into the quaddie when we get to that. Race 8 is a 1,620 metre benchmark 84. An odd little race with a few chances, not a race I'm going to bet huge into, and when in doubt, I sort of went looking for the on paces, and the 3 I'll mention, all at a each way price. If you want to pick the eyes out, is one Black Storm, which comes off a couple of nice wins of late. Should push forward with Ethan Brown. It's $10. He'll rip. Had excuses last time out, covered a lot of ground there, was going very well in the lead ups to that. Again, another double-figure runner. And Out of Compton, the next best, who shown the value of just being able to take up a position from gate 1. Probably leads, if those other 2 I haven't mentioned don't push on and cross it. Gets run of the race. Obvious chance here. Got a bit of watch on Whiskey on the Hill, resuming off a previous spring campaign. The last is a benchmark 78 over 1,410 metres. And I'm going to put Illy Ivy on top, going great guns this preparation, actually. Just needs even luck and a nice run from gate 5, and it will be fighting out the finish again. Nice win last time out. Second before that, chasing Zappo, who was going well at the time. Hasn't missed a Quinella, in fact, this time in. And will be doing so again from Cindy Falls, going well. And the other one I want to mention is Stylish. Forgive run last time out. Has gone back and trialled well since. A very impressive win. Blake Shin on a push-forwardish horse in the last is also a very safe way to come home if you're so inclined. But looking to go predominantly 9 from 1. But to give some thought to Cindy Falls if she ever is going to get back towards that winning circle. This race suits as well as any, I suppose. The quaddie on Aurie Star Handicap Day. First leg, race 6, which will go with 2 Munamek, 3 Braden Star, 4 Run Harry Run will be on pace, 5 Cafe Millennium back to the 1400 metres trial since, and 8 Zoo Sensation will skinny up the second leg, Joyful Fortune number 1, 2 Marble 9, and 11 Splashback. If you're scared of the Sydney form, put King of Rousseau in with Mickey D, but I'll leave it out. Third leg, go a bit wider. 2 Tara Mansour, 60 to 1. We'll throw that in. Knockout Hope. 5 Out of Compton. 7 Whiskey on the Hill. 10 Black Storm. And 14 Hill Rip. And let's come home with 1 Stylish. 5, we don't need Capricorn. I also put Capricorn Star in there. 6 Cindy Falls. 7 Vienna Vixen. And 15 10 Deep. $100 get you about 27% of all of that. My best on Flemington Aurie Star Day is race 4, number 9, Documentary. And my value, race 5, number 4, Flame and Romans. And a couple others I mentioned. Not so much on top, but at a bit of value was the Nisham runner. Where's he gone? No, 314 Shame. Again, more from an exotic point of view. And the Nisham runner, who I've just lost. Similar race there. Vega Magnifico, race 5, number 8, just a couple from out wide to go in. That's it. Whirlwind Flemington preview, but we'll be back to get more stuck into these sort of programs as the spring progresses, as well as Sydney each and every week. Looking forward to that. Group 1 racing in Sydney, I think less than 3 weeks away now. So very excited. As I said, hoping to be able to be back next week. If not, I might try and rope someone else in to help me out. Looking to bring back some midweek stuff as well into the spring. With all that being said, maybe a bit of Rosehill Mail in the morning. Take care, guys. Good punting. Good to chat. And we'll do it all again soon. See ya.